If you are working on a project having multiple tasks and also you need to track tasks to get the exact status, then this video is for you. Here we can manage all your tasks and the checkboxes to get the completed status. Click on these checkboxes, it will marked as completed. Also we have priority status depending on the due dates available over here. We will get the slider status on the top. Whenever we complete any task, the percentage and the slider will highlighted automatically. So if you want to create this tracker in the Excel in few minutes, watch the video till the end. Let's get started. Insert a new sheet by clicking over here, and from here we will start creating our tracking list. So here we will give the heading task, checkbox, status, due date. Adjust the width, enter your task in this column, enter the due dates. Now select any cell, go to insert tab, click on table, then OK. Change the table name to task. If you want, you can change the table style from here. I'm gonna select orange one. Now we need to insert the check boxes. Select the column, hover your mouse on the top of the checkboxes header. Complete column will get selected. Go to insert tab, select the checkboxes. Now we need to enter the status. I will use ifs function for this. I will select checkbox cell and my value, if it is true, will be completed or done in the double quotation mark, as this value is in text format, comma. I will enter my second logical text depending on the due dates. So if the due date minus today's date, for getting latest due date I will use today function, less than or equals to 7 days, it must be highlighted as high priority. The third logical test would be if the due date, today's date, is less than or equals to 15, it would be mid or the medium priority. Else you can use true, and then we want low priority. So if the difference between the due date and the current date is more than 15, we must have the low priority of this task. By selecting the true, we are assigning that if the difference between the due date and the current date is more than 15, the priority will be low. Closing the bracket and press enter. The formula will fill in all the rows. The next task is to highlight the status depending on their priority. For this I will select the text. For applying the condition, we need to select the column. Go to home tab and click on conditional formatting. Go to highlight cell rules. Select text that contains and enter the text. The first one is high, which I want to highlight with the red fill and the dark red text, and click OK. After that, again come to the home tab, go to conditional formatting, select highlight cell rules and select the text with contain the text. This time I'm gonna select mid. For this I want to apply the yellow fill color. Click OK, and we have one more priority which is low. For this I want to create manual conditional. Select the text that contains low text. For this I will select the custom format and I will fill with the light yellow color and then click OK. Now I want to gray out of the completed task. For this, if I select any task and enable the checkbox, we can see the text completed came automatically, but I want to grayed out and fill the complete row. Go to home tab, conditional formatting. This time I'm gonna select a new rule and use a formula to determine which cell to format. You have to select this option and select this cell, and here I need to give the value in which I want to apply my formula. For this I will select the checkbox first cell, as I want to apply this rule based on the particular cell and all the rows. So for this I need to delete the $sign from the rows reference, and now I need to assign the formatting. For this, I want to fill the complete row with the gray color, and I want to apply the font color, but it must be little bit more darker than the fill color. Now click OK and OK. And if I enable the checkbox, we can see the complete row has been highlighted and the grayed out. Now we have to create the status. For this, first of all, we need to count the total task. For this, I will use count a function. In the reference, I need to give the values of all these cells, closing the bracket, control plus enter. Now whenever we add any new task, that will get updated automatically as we have used Excel table. The total task get updated from 10 to 11. We can assign a particular date. We can change to, let's say, 31st of March 2026. The priority become low, and whenever we select and complete the task, the row will get highlighted in the grayed out. Now I will select this cell, make it center. Now in this cell I need to calculate the completed task. For this I will use the sum function. As you know that sum function is used to do the mathematical calculation. So we can add any number of columns. So we can use the checkbox column for this. So I will select the complete column or the column area. We can close the bracket, but you will not get the exact completed task. You know, the checkbox has having two values, false 0, true 1, and you need to enter double minus sign in front of the task to do the sum of true values only. Now press enter and we can see we have 3 true values and we got the completed task. Now we need to calculate the percentage, which we can get by dividing completed task by the total task. Select the cell, apply the percentage, and now fill this with some color. So I'm gonna use gray, and now we need to apply the conditional formatting. So go to Home tab, go to Conditional Formatting, select the data bar and select the solid fill. You can select anyone, as I'm gonna change this one. Now again go to the Conditional Formatting and Manage Rules. After selecting this cell, double click on it and change the number from the automatic in both minimum and the maximum column. Here we need to enter 0 and here we need to enter 1 to get the 100% value. So bar appearance, you can change from any other gradient fill to solid fill. If you have selected the gradient one, you can select any color of your choice. So I'm gonna select dark green color and make sure you have not selected any border. After that, click OK and OK. Still it is having more formatting to apply to make the professional look. So select that cell, change the fill color to light green, and after that insert a shape. I'm gonna select rectangle with selected corners and drag over this cell and select the shape fill to no fill. I don't want to fill anything, and change the outline color to the same color of the filled color of this cell, and you need to change the weightage of the border more thicker in 3 points. You can select and adjust, and you need to change this cell alignment, give a different font color if you want, make them bold. Now if you mark completed any task, you will get the color slider. Now go to view, disable the grid lines and enter, merge these two cells, enter heading of the table, task tracker, increase the size if you want, make it bold, align to right, give some space and enter the icon of your choice. In this case, I will enter adjust the height and width, and you're done. Hopefully you like this video. If you like this video, click on the like button, subscribe and share it with your friends and family who are interested in the Excel learning. Thanks for watching. Please come back again.